The early days and weeks following the birth of a baby can be exhilarating, emotional, and exhausting at the same time. It is during this period that the early foundations for secure attachment between parents and baby are laid. Helping parents to understand the importance of responding to their baby's needs for food and comfort, and the positive impact that oxytocin, the love hormone, has on their growing brain, will give them the confidence to follow their instincts.
Responsive feeding, I think, was and is really just such a built-in instinct. I think it's one that we're having squashed quite a lot, whether it's by well-meaning family, friends, media, health professionals certainly have told me in the past not to pick my baby up or not to respond in the way that I instinctively wanted to. And I think that that's probably one of the hardest struggles for new mothers at the moment, to listen to that instinct and to that voice and to go with it.
As time goes on and confidence develops, the whole concept of the reciprocal relationship begins to make sense. This is when time invested in the early weeks begins to pay off as parents and baby get to know each other better and establish their own rhythm. Spending lots of time together and staying close to baby both day and night will ensure those bonds keep growing.
It's instinct, but it's about knowing to learn to trust your instinct and to ignore let them cry. He's seeking attention. He needs to learn nonsense because it's comfort. They need to know that they're loved and they're safe.
Research shows that babies who are responded to and have their needs met grow into more confident toddlers who are better able to deal with their emotions. This will help make life less stressful for parents in the long term.
I had comparative experiences really, because with my first, I think I was under the influence of current thinking that you would spoil your baby if you didn't put your baby down, and I felt like I'd finish feeding him and I put him down. I feel like I can't hold him, I'm not allowed to. And this is my fourth baby. And my subsequent children, I just held them all, and it was just so much nicer, so much easier. The babies were more responsive. I responded better to my babies. I wasn't pacing around trying to settle an unsettled baby. I just held them in my arms and they slept beautifully, and it just fed really well.
Despite the pressures to buy lots of toys and gadgets, it can be reassuring to know that what babies need to grow and thrive are parents who are there to offer comfort, stimulation, reassurance, and love. Sometimes when babies are bottle fed, other people can get involved with feeding and settling them, and whilst they may be trying to be helpful, it is best for young babies to be fed by their parents, as this will help make them feel safe and secure. Encourage parents to bottle feed their baby in a responsive way, holding them close, making eye contact and pacing feeds in response to baby's needs, never forcing them to take more than they need. Formula feeding parents might find our simple guide to choosing a formula and responsive bottle feeding useful. So, to help support close and loving relationships between parents and baby, the baby-friendly standards require that staff have conversations with parents during pregnancy to encourage them to connect and begin to develop a relationship with their unborn baby. Enable all mothers to have immediate and unhurried skin-to-skin contact after birth, regardless of feeding intention. New parents are supported in the early days and weeks to understand the importance of close and loving relationships for baby's development and how to build these relationships. Provide skilled and sensitive support for breastfeeding mothers to enable them to continue feeding for as long as they wish. Encourage all parents to keep their babies close both day and night so they can begin to pick up on feeding and behaviour cues. Where babies are being bottle fed, support parents to do this responsively. And remember to explain to parents why each of these activities will help their baby's brain development, ensuring that they grow up to be happy, healthy and secure children and adults. Full details on achieving this standard are in the Baby Friendly Initiative Guide to the Standards. Baby Friendly's Guide to Having Meaningful Conversations with Mothers talks through how to make the most of your time with a mother and provide effective, compassionate, mother-centred care. The Baby Friendly leaflet, Building a Happy Baby, has more information on responsive feeding and building close and loving relationships. The Department of Health leaflet, Off to the Best Start, has information on breastfeeding. Caring for your baby at night is a helpful tool to talk parents through safe sleeping. The leaflet Breastfeeding Upon Return to Study or Work can also be helpful for mothers.